Every year, millions of families gather around a table overflowing with food. But behind the turkey, the pies, the football, and the parades lies a story that stretches across oceans, centuries, and cultures. A story of survival, a story of unity, a story of gratitude. This is the complete story of Thanksgiving, from its ancient origins, to its modern evolution. Its traditions, foods, controversies, and the powerful message behind it. Welcome to the ultimate Thanksgiving A to Z. Welcome to All Hub. In today's documentary, we explore one of the most meaningful celebrations in the world, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is an annual cultural holiday celebrated mainly in the United States and Canada. A time when families and friends pause their busy lives to reflect, reconnect, and express gratitude. Though the holiday is now filled with food, celebration, and tradition, its roots go far deeper, stretching back centuries into ancient harvest practices. A day built on gratitude, history, and family traditions. But Thanksgiving is much more than a meal on the table. It is a journey that started hundreds of years ago, shaped by survival, culture, faith, and humanity. We'll uncover the origins of Thanksgiving, the real story behind the first feast, the traditions we follow today, and why gratitude is scientifically proven to transform our lives. Stay until the end, you will walk away with a new perspective on thankfulness. Long before America existed, Native American tribes lived on the land for thousands of years. Their lives were deeply connected with nature, animals, rivers, and seasons. They practiced gratitude daily, thanking the earth for food, thanking rain for harvest, and thanking the Creator for life. Their traditions and kindness would later play a major role in the Thanksgiving story. To understand Thanksgiving, we must first understand these early people, because their knowledge helped save the newcomers who were about to arrive. Civilizations across the world celebrated harvest festivals. Ancient Egyptians honored their gods with offerings after the Nile flood. Romans dedicated festivals like Cherelia to god Osiris. Native American tribes held seasonal ceremonies, thanking nature, the earth, and the Creator. In 1578, English explorer Martin Frobisher arrived in what is now Newfoundland, Canada. After surviving brutal storms and deadly conditions, he held a small Thanksgiving ceremony, not for harvest, but for survival. This is considered the earliest European-style Thanksgiving in North America. In 1620, a group of people known as the Pilgrims left England. They were escaping religious pressure and wanted the freedom to practice their faith. They boarded a ship called the Mayflower, a small wooden vessel carrying 102 passengers. Their journey across the Atlantic Ocean was dangerous, cold, and unpredictable. After 66 long days at sea, they finally reached a new land they called New England. But their challenges were only beginning. The Pilgrims arrived just before winter. They had no homes, no food supplies, and no experience with the harsh climate. That winter was deadly. Nearly half of them died from cold, hunger, and disease. Children, women, and elders suffered the most. The survivors were weak, but they didn't lose hope. This period became the turning point of the Thanksgiving story, because help was on the way from the Native Americans. In spring, the Pilgrims met the Wampanoag tribe, who lived on the land for thousands of years. The tribe's leader, Massasoit, saw the Pilgrims struggling and chose peace over conflict. This moment shaped history. The Wampanoag people shared food, water, and crucial skills. They taught the newcomers how to plant corn, fish, fertilize soil, and adapt to the land. The relationship was fragile, but for a brief time, peaceful. They introduced the Pilgrims to a man who would change everything, Squanto. Squanto, a Native American from the Patuxet tribe, spoke English because of his past experiences with explorers. He became a teacher and guide to the Pilgrims. He taught them how to plant corn using fish for fertilizer, how to find clean water, how to hunt local animals, and how to survive in the new land. Without Squanto's help, historians believe the Pilgrims would not have survived. His kindness is a central part of the Thanksgiving story. After months of learning and hard work, the Pilgrims finally produced their first successful harvest. They harvested corn, vegetables, and gathered wild turkeys. For the first time, they felt safe. They knew they would survive the winter. To celebrate this achievement, the Pilgrims invited the Wampanoag to join a 3-day celebration. This gathering, though not called Thanksgiving then, became the event Americans often refer to as the first Thanksgiving. They planned a feast, not knowing it would become one of the most famous celebrations in the world. The first Thanksgiving was not just a meal. It symbolized cooperation between two different cultures. It represented survival, hope, and gratitude. Today, this meaning still holds true. Thanksgiving reminds us that life becomes easier when people help each other, and that gratitude has the power to heal and unite. Today, Thanksgiving is a blend of traditional and modern customs. Millions travel across states, making it the busiest travel season. Houses fill with warmth, laughter, and the smell of roasted turkey. The menu included turkey, venison, corn, beans, pumpkin, and seafood. But beyond the food, the event represented peace, respect, and unity, something rare in human history. After 1621, Thanksgiving wasn't an annual event. Some colonies celebrated, others didn't. Over time, different states celebrated on different days. It took centuries before Thanksgiving became a national holiday. And the credit for this goes to one determined woman named Sarah Josepha Hale. Sarah Hale, an American writer and editor, spent 30 years writing letters, articles, and campaigns asking the government to make Thanksgiving a national holiday. She believed the celebration of gratitude and unity could heal the country. Her efforts finally worked. In 1863, during the Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln officially declared Thanksgiving a national holiday to bring the nation together. He set the date as the last Thursday of November. From that day until today, Americans have celebrated Thanksgiving every year. Thanksgiving traditions include a big family meal, cooking turkey, watching parades, enjoying football games, and spending time with loved ones. Every household celebrates differently, but the heart of the holiday remains the same: gratitude. Turkey became the central dish because it was widely available and large enough to feed many people. Today, more than 45 million turkeys are cooked on Thanksgiving. But the turkey is not just a dish, it has become a cultural symbol of the holiday. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade started in 1924 and is one of the biggest parades in the world. It features giant balloons, marching bands, celebrities, and stunning performances. Millions of people watch it every year. The day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday, a massive shopping event marking the start of the holiday season. It is one of the biggest economic days of the year, with stores offering huge discounts and people waiting in long lines for deals. While Thanksgiving is mainly American, versions of harvest festivals exist globally. Canada, Liberia, Grenada, Germany, Japan, and India have their own traditions of giving thanks. This shows that gratitude is a universal value. Science proves that practicing gratitude improves mental health, reduces stress, strengthens relationships, and increases happiness. Simple behaviors like writing down what you're thankful for can transform your life. Thanksgiving teaches us to appreciate what we have, not what we lack. Gratitude makes us more positive, patient, and kind. When we focus on blessings, our minds become stronger and more peaceful. Today, many people also reflect on the history between Native Americans and European settlers. Thanksgiving is a moment to acknowledge the past honestly while appreciating the values of unity and gratitude. In the modern world filled with stress and routine, Thanksgiving becomes a rare moment where families sit together, reconnect, share stories, and build memories. It reminds us that time with loved ones is priceless. Thanksgiving teaches us that even in difficult times, gratitude gives strength. Even in hardship, there is something to appreciate: our health, our relationships, our opportunities, our life. Gratitude does not require a holiday. It is a daily practice that changes the way we see the world. When we are thankful, we attract positivity. When we appreciate others, we build deeper connections. This is the true spirit of Thanksgiving. Thank you for watching this complete Thanksgiving documentary. If this video inspired you, then show your gratitude by sharing it with someone you care about. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay connected with AllHub for more meaningful and informative videos. Happy Thanksgiving, and stay grateful.